Hello and welcome to another edition of CSBJ Radio. I am your host, Greg Wilson, the owner and publisher of Connections Small Business Journal. You can always find us online at www.connectmybusiness.me. Again, that is www.connectmybusiness.me. Follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. If it's a social media platform, you can find us simply by typing in the @ Connect My Biz. Again, that's the @ Connect My Biz. And folks, number one, I want to thank you. I want to thank each and every listener, each and every subscriber to the CSBJ radio show here on, depending on your method of listening, whether it be on iTunes or iHeartRadio, on our website, on social media. I, Greg Wilson, want to say thank you. And as we prepare to close out this year, the year of 2016, we're literally in the fourth quarter of the year. And I simply, again, want to say thank you. It has been a very interesting year, to say the least. A lot of ups and downs, highs and lows, a lot of successes. There have been a few setbacks. But you know what? Connections Small Business Journal pushes on. And that's what we as business owners do. That's what we as entrepreneurs do each and every day. We do not, and I reiterate that we do not allow obstacles. We do not allow setbacks to stop our forward momentum. So again, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for every listener. Thank you for everyone that has read articles, those that follow us on social media, have made comments, those that came to Power Hour. I, again, Greg Wilson, want to say thank you. And one of the ways that we know it's the fourth quarter, it's really how we are, or why we are even recording the podcast today, and that is preparing for Small Business Saturday. Preparation for Small Business Saturday. Now, Small Business Saturday, again, is one of the ways, or one of the indicators, if you will, since 2010, and we're going to get into that in a little bit, but it's one of the indicators that we are literally in the fourth quarter, that we are in the holiday season, if you will. And Small Business Saturday is coming up. Each and every year, it is held in the month of November. And this particular year, the actual date, again, is going to be November the 25th. Small Business Saturday is November the 25th. See what happens when communities come together and they make a concerted effort and choose to shop small. Now, I know that in several states, and I don't have the data to indicate or to share with you like right now in front of me of just how big small business is. All over the country, we'll see that small business, and you'll find, no matter what state you go to, you'll find that small business is big business all across the United States. And as we prepare to close out this year, we do it with grand fashion with Small Business Saturday, which again, this year is going to be November the 25th all across the country. So again, as I've indicated, that it is definitely one of the signs that we are in the fourth quarter, not just the Halloween, which is coming up within a few days, but we know now that we are officially, if you will, in the holiday season. And what better way to kick off the holiday season with a much needed event as Small Business Saturday. And today we just really want to take just a few minutes to discuss what you and I can do as small business owners, what you and I can do as entrepreneurs, whether you have an online business, a brick and mortar location, if you are mobile out of the back of your truck, whatever the case may be, what you and I can do to prepare for Small Business Saturday. And I want to just give just a little bit of dialogue as to how Small Business Saturday even came to be. And it was founded, if you will. I'm not sure that's the right word to utilize, but it was started, founded, created by American Express. And Small Business Saturday, again, was created by American Express back during the year 2010. So I would say for the past 6 or 7 years, this Small Business Saturday, it's literally grown year after year after year. So again, it started in 2010. In 2011, the United States unanimously passed a resolution of support for Small Business Saturday. So this is something that is recognized not just, statewide. It is literally recognized country here in the United States, countrywide, all 50 states, all 50 states, all across, again, all 50 states champion, if you will, agree with, if you will, support, if you will, Small Business Saturday. Now, during the year of 2013, there was a slight change. And I say a slight change, but it just really showed how more and more people were gathering in and supporting Small Business Saturday. So in 2013, neighborhoods began to celebrate this particular day, and 1,450 over 1,450 neighborhood champions signed up to rally their communities. And even I here, even in this podcast, would be considered a champion just to get individuals to support Small Business Saturday, just to bring light to Small Business Saturday, just to talk about it in grand fashion, as it definitely sure is. So in 2014, it was estimated, again, this is during the month of November. Again, Small Business Saturday is held each and every year during the month of November. And in 2014, this is a huge number to pay attention to. It was estimated that $14.3 billion, yes, I said the B word, $billion, were spent at small independent businesses on that particular day all across the United States. 14.3, yes, here comes the B word again, $billion was estimated to have been spent. And it has grown literally year after year after year. In 2015, it was estimated that 95 million people went out and purposely avoided the big boxes. And we're not going to call their names because they get absolutely no credit today here on this particular podcast. But 95 million people purposely left their homes, purposely went out, and purposely shopped small. In 2016, even in greater fashion, if you will, it was reported that $15.4 billion again was spent. $14.3 billion, the B word again, back in 2014, and in 2016, shoppers trumped 2014 numbers by spending estimated $15.4 billion. And so as we prepare for Small Business Saturday, and I'm just really looking forward to actually seeing honestly what takes place. Can we this year in 2017 even blow last year out of the water? $15.4 billion was spent, estimated. What can we do this year in 2017? So we'll see. But in order to reach that number, in order to have individuals come into your retail establishments, in order to have individuals stand behind you and support your business, month in and month out, but definitely on this particular day, there are some things that we should be doing to prepare ourselves for Small Business Saturday. And I just want to go over a list. This list actually is available online, but I want to talk about today 5 steps, and I'm going to not necessarily go down the list, 1 through 5, in that particular order. I'm going to talk about them in the rank that I feel, if you will, that they should be mentioned. So that, again, the title of today's podcast is preparation. So the very first thing that I want to talk about is ensuring that your business is prepared for Small Business Saturday. I don't care the amount of years you've been in business. I don't care how many likes and that you're receiving on social media. I don't care how good or whatever your website appears to be. We must be prepared for Small Business Saturday. When there is a concerted effort, and an actual influx of people to your business, what will immediately put a bad taste in people's mouth, what will make people leave your establishment and go spend their money somewhere else, is a lack of preparation, ensuring, if you will, that your business is prepared. Now, what do we mean by preparation? Well, preparation for one business may look slightly different or very different, if you will, for another business. So in terms of preparation, clean up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, why? And I'm a supporter of small business. You hear me all the time talking about the necessity of small business, and I talk about entrepreneurship all the time. But I'm concerned. Why? Because there are many businesses that I support that I physically walk into, and they're full of clutter. They're dirty. Okay, sticky floors in one particular case. In preparation for Small Business Saturday, and I do mean if you own a restaurant, if you own a mom and pop grocery store, a mom and pop convenience store, whatever the case may be, a detail shop, whatever the case is, I encourage you to be prepared. And one of the easiest, and I do mean one of the easiest ways that you can prepare for Small Business Saturday is to clean up your retail location. So if you have a brick and mortar, if you have an establishment where customers leave the comfort of their home and come physically visit you, you do not want to turn that customer away because there is a lack of cleanliness. There's a just definitely what appears to be clutter and disorganization all over the place. It appears to be almost like an eclectic blend of mess. All right. So the very first thing, again, that you can do to prepare for Small Business Saturday, depending on your business, would be to clean that business up, clean that retail location up. And for those of you who offer digital products, web developers like myself, coders, whatever the case may be, if you have an online retail, online e-commerce situation going on, clean your website up. Is it easy to navigate? Do customers or visitors to your particular website get lost looking for stuff? Are there call to actions on your website? And if you are in dire need of help with that, my phone number, 706-289-7863. Dreamscape Media Group can help you with that. So again, preparation. Are you offering sales? Have you created Facebook ads? Have you created any type of social media ads? Any type of print ads? Be prepared for Small Business Saturday. So whether you have a retail location or even a website of sorts, preparation is critical for each of those entities. Okay. So again, the very first thing that we want to do in preparation for Small Business Saturday is to actually ourselves be prepared for the influx of traffic that will be coming into our stores. One of the second thing that I would like to talk about is, are you sitting with your hand out? And what do I mean by that? One of the things that I love to do, and that is to actually get involved. All right. I love to participate in things. I love to participate in events. I am not always trying to sell myself. I am, however, trying to keep my name in the street, if you know what I mean, in a good way. Why? Because, name recognition, you want to keep top of mind awareness. And one of the ways that you can create top of mind awareness is for you to participate. So have you actually registered to participate with Small Business Saturday through American Express? All right. Now, register is not required, but I'm simply suggesting it. Why? Because again, it keeps, it's that one little extra thing that others, primarily maybe even your competition, is not doing that you can do. And that is, again, to participate, get involved. All right. It's not just an event for, on one website, it said that, hey, it's not just an event for boutiques. Let's find out how, if you own a mom and pop restaurant or a grocery store, if you are a web developer, let's find out ways that we can get involved and take part in this. Just an amazing event. There are things that you can do at your local store on your website, that can assist in getting involved. And I mentioned earlier about, hey, what can we do to, beat the odds and beat the numbers that I believe it was $15.3 billion that was, $15.4 billion that was spent last year, estimated, on Small Business Saturday. Do you not know that